So today, we're going to dive into something really special. It's the story of how a small business in Juigalpa, Nicaragua, is taking on this massive global problem of plastic waste, but they're doing it one single bottle at a time. This is all about Casa Pabona's refill revolution.
You know, this one sentence says it all. It was pulled from an early chat between the founders, and it just perfectly captures their whole mission. It's not just about business. It's about physically stopping plastic from ending up in their community. It's so simple, but so incredibly powerful.
And here we are. This is Juigalpa, the city right at the heart of our story. I mean, look at it. It's a beautiful place, surrounded by all this nature. But just like so many other places, it's dealing with this growing problem of single-use plastic. And this is the exact spot where a new idea started to grow.
So what was this big idea? Well, it was actually pretty straightforward, but for the area, it was kind of radical. Giving people their daily essentials without creating a bunch of trash. And this right here, this is their mission. It gets right to the heart of what they're doing. It's a double promise, really. Help customers save a little money and cut down on waste. The idea is so simple. You just bring your own container and you only pay for what's inside. It's a total win-win for your wallet and for the planet. And it all comes down to this one simple phrase. Esenciales sin basura. Essentials without waste. It's catchy, it's super clear, and it tells you exactly what this company is all about. But, having a great idea is the easy part, right? Actually making it happen, well, that's a whole other story. And believe me, the early days were not glamorous at all. Okay, so this really shows you the reality of it. We're talking about a startup with a huge mission, but, a tiny budget. To get their big bulk products from a supplier in Managua, they had to use public buses. Think about that, lugging 55-gallon barrels in these heavy boxes onto buses. This was just pure, raw hustle. And this quote, this is from a private message between the co-founders. It just says it all, doesn't it? Cousin, you're going through an odyssey. It perfectly captures that personal struggle, the incredible effort they were putting in just to solve these basic problems, like how do we get this giant barrel off a truck? And it wasn't just about hauling barrels around. No, they were going up against the big guys, the big box stores. On one hand, you've got that easy grab-and-go convenience. And on the other, you have Casa Pabona, asking people to make a different choice, a conscious choice, to bring their own bottle and support a local business with a mission. It's a classic battle of convenience versus conscience. So after all that hustle and all those challenges, you have to wonder, was any of it actually working? Was this whole odyssey making any real difference? Well, they decided to find out by literally counting every single refill. I mean, this was the moment of truth, right? After all the heavy lifting, competing with giants, trying to change habits in the community, they really had to know, was this core idea actually succeeding? Was it reducing plastic waste? This number was everything. 450. So what in the world does that number actually mean? That's it. That's the magic number. That's how many containers got reused in just their first 8 months. 450 plastic bottles that were not bought and then just thrown away. This was real, tangible proof that all their hard work was actually paying off. But here's where it gets really, really cool. Look at this growth. In their first 3 months, they had 49 refills. In the next 3 months, that number jumped to 200. And then in just the next 2 months, another 201. This wasn't just a fluke. People were really getting on board. This was a movement that was gaining real steam in the community. And look at this. This is how they kept track. It's not some fancy software or a spreadsheet. It's a simple handwritten logbook. And every single line here, that's a person making a choice. That's another bottle saved from a landfill. You can see the names of people, local restaurants, other small businesses. It's a real community effort. Okay, so they've proven the model works. They've got the community behind them. What's next on the horizon for Casa Pabona? Oh, they are not stopping with cleaning supplies, not by a long shot. The plan is to expand this whole zero waste vision into personal care. We're talking shampoo bars that get rid of plastic bottles entirely, bamboo toothbrushes, reusable paper towels, even reusable sanitary pads. The big goal is to become a real one-stop shop for anyone trying to live a low-waste life. On this final quote from the founder, man, it just hits you, right? They don't see themselves as just a soap store. They see themselves as part of a global movement to get rid of waste. It's just such an inspiring reminder that even the smallest business, with one great idea, in one small city, can truly be the start of a revolution.